But God sends wisdom. We're asking for escape. But God gives us endurance. And when the dust settles, you look back and say, "That wasn't what I expected, but it was exactly what I needed." That's why you can't give up now, because the very fact that you feel like you're at the end of yourself is proof that God is about to step in. He doesn't leave his children abandoned. He doesn't let the righteous fall without raising them again. He doesn't allow the storm to swallow you, even if the winds are howling right now. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." Notice this. It doesn't say lean on your understanding. It says lean not on it. That means the very fact that you can't figure it out is a setup for God to prove himself faithful. Some of you listening to me right now are in this very tension. God told you to take a step that seems impossible. He told you to walk into a door that looks locked. He told you to be honest when lying seemed easier. He told you to trust when fear felt safer. And everything in you wants to resist. But hear me. Obedience is the key that unlocks the surprising help of God. If this word is hitting home for you, I want you to comment right now, "I will trust God's instruction." And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Because when you do, you're saying, "I'm not going to lean on my own logic. I'm going to lean on God's voice." Think about it. How many breakthroughs have been delayed because we insisted on making sense of it before we moved? We want to understand first and obey later. But that's not how faith works. Faith is stepping when you don't understand. Faith is saying yes when your mind is saying no. Faith is choosing truth when lies seem more convenient. And here's the powerful part. When you choose obedience over logic, God chooses breakthrough over delay. It doesn't matter if you're broke, if your credit is destroyed, if your history is full of failure. God doesn't need perfect conditions to bless you. He needs a willing heart. Sometimes the Spirit will tell you to go to places you're not qualified for. He'll nudge you toward opportunities you can't afford. He'll push you to speak truth when a lie would feel safer. And when you obey, that's when the help you've been praying for shows up in a way that completely surprises you. Let this settle in your spirit. Your obedience doesn't have to make sense to release God's help. It just has to be real.